And welcome back. It is Mornings with Pat Kreitlow on 98.9 WXCO, online at WXCO.FM. Mobile devices and Alexa by searching WXCO and on the Civic Media app. You can also join us for our local segments at youtube.com and the 98.9 WXCO page on the, or 98.9 WXCO channel on the website. Well, we just found out why Mike Clemens isn't joining us, because we just heard Mike Clemens on with Pat Kreitlow. And so Pat will be talking to Mike every Friday morning. So we do not lose Mike, though I don't get to talk to Mike, which is kind of sad. But in the end, you'll still get a chance to hear going into the weekend Mike Clemens with Pat Kreitlow at 8:35 every Friday morning. That means that moving forward, we'll be able to move back our number for the day quiz on Friday to its normal spot. It'll be the same Monday through Friday. So there's some a silver lining there.
Yeah.
And in fact, because we were scheduled to have Mike Clemens on in this segment, and we moved up our number for the day quiz to the previous segment, we're going to give Ian a bonus number for the day. We'll have two numbers for today. One, only time. So it'll be a 6 number of the day week. And that means right now he's 1 for 5. And if he gets it right, it'll be 2 for 6. And that would be 33%. And he would somehow pull out a passing grade. So we'll do that coming up. And just so you can think about it for a couple of minutes. Our next topic for our number for the day is Marathon High School Baseball.
Marathon High School Baseball.
So we'll have a number based on that coming up. I wanted to mention here on this anniversary of D-Day that if you're somebody that believes in why we fought World War II, to support our way of life, democracy. During World War II, there was a totalitarian fascist madman who was trying to take over Europe and then the world. But the United States and the other allies stood against that and ultimately won the war and saved democracy. Well, today, the organization of 50501, together with the Marathon County Democratic Party, will hold a Defend the Constitution rally. Not defund. That would not be. That would be a different rally.
Defund is bad.
It would be.
Defend is good.
Yes, it's a Defend the Constitution rally today, the noon hours, noon to 2 p.m. So around lunchtime, if you have an opportunity, noon to 2 in the parking lot of the Rothschild VA near the road. Noting the party says, please be respectful of nearby businesses. Bring your signs and flags. The event is held in alliance with the National Organization of Unite for Veterans, who will be holding a protest at the United States Capitol in Washington, D.C. as well today. There will be many events throughout the state of Wisconsin, including Madison, Green Bay, and Hayward, in addition to here in central Wisconsin in Rothschild. They are coming together to defend the benefits, the jobs, and dignity that every generation of veterans has earned through sacrifice. Veteran jobs, health care, and essential Veterans Administration services are under attack by the administration. We will not stand by. And you can get more details on this National Day of Protest by going to the website 50501vets.com. Again, 50501vets, VETS.com. You can get more details right there, 50501vets.com. Speakers in Rothschild will include veteran Doug Schultz, who, in remembrance of D-Day, states, quote, these are men and women who fought valiantly and will always be recognized as the greatest generation. None of us are suckers and losers. Let's stand in solidarity today in a resistance to the corrupt Trump administration.
Absolutely.
So on this 81st anniversary of D-Day, again, the organization of 50501 with the Marathon County Democratic Party, a Defend the Constitution rally today from noon until 2 p.m. in the parking lot of the Rothschild VA. Also, wanted to congratulate the DC Everest softball team. They have earned their first ever trip to the state tournament. Evergreens yesterday in a sectional final defeated Menominee by a score of 6-0. Addison Cluck threw a perfect game. Did not allow a base runner. No hitter,
Nice.
no walks, no base runners. Outstanding. So Everest moves on to the state tournament in Madison next week. Yesterday, in a game that we had right here on 98.9 WXCO, a baseball Division III regional final, Marathon shut out Stratford by a score of 5-0. Truthers tossed 6 shutout innings to earn the win, and also had 3 base hits in the game as well, and 2 RBI. So Marathon, they now advance to the sectional semifinals on Tuesday. In fact, sectionals are all held in one day. They have the semifinals and the championship round on Tuesday. It will be played in Augusta. Marathon will be in the second semifinal on Tuesday at 1 p.m., taking on Elk Mound. And I will be heading over to Augusta for all the play-by-play. 12:50 for the pregame, 1 o'clock for the first pitch. Marathon and Elk Mound in a baseball sectional semifinal. If Marathon wins the sectional semifinal, they would advance to the sectional championship game at 4 p.m. on Tuesday as well. And again, I would have that game for you here on WXCO.
Mm-hmm.
And if they win both those games Tuesday, then they would advance to the state tournament at Fox City Stadium in Appleton the following week. So
Nice.
we'll look forward to that on Tuesday. And because that's the one team we're still covering, Marathon High School Baseball.
Marathon High School Baseball.
And that will be the topic here for our second number for the day quiz.
Yes.
Marathon has won previously state championships.
Mm-hmm.
How many state baseball championships has Marathon won?
Okay, what are my choices?
Your choices are 3, 4, or 5.
How many state championships has the Marathon High School baseball team won?
3, 4, or 5.
You know what? I'm going to say... I want to say 4. I'm going to say 4 is my final answer. I'm going to say 4.
You went with the middle number earlier. We're not going to have the middle number twice in a row.
I can't change it.
They won 3.
So
that was a free roll anyways. It was a freebie.
That's okay.
It was a freebie, so you had nothing to lose.
Nope, nothing to lose.
All right. Well, Ian, have a great weekend with the show. Anastasia, we'll see you Monday.
You too. And have a good weekend, everybody.